Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
What's going on, guys? It is me, the Mighty SUCRAM, back on here with Season 5, Episode 5 of the SUCRAM's Capitals Off the Chain podcast. It is Gilvis is not here today. He'll be back next week. We have Cheryl C4, say hi.
Hello.
And Fat Boy, Pillsbury Doughboy, who eats cinnamon mum rolls every night. Jared, say hi.
I want more cinnamon rolls.
And Diet Coke.
Oh, God, yes.
He loves his Diet Coke. It's Hitch. Hitch. Guys, we have 7 days until the home opener against the big bad Boston Bruins. Hockey will officially be back in less than 6 days, as the Tuesday the 7th is the first game of the season. But we have a couple more preseason games to get through. The Caps will be at home tomorrow against Boston, and the Caps will be at home on Saturday against Columbus. Tomorrow, it looks like majority of the roster is forming. Ovi will be on the ice, finally. So, let's get over some of the last few games. Let's go over the last few games.
Sounds good.
We have, I believe it was the New Jersey game and the Columbus game. So let's get into it. New Jersey. Cheryl, kick it off.
New Jersey. Okay, hold on. I gotta pull it up. I wasn't expecting to have to talk about it, but here we go. All right. New Jersey. New Jersey, New Jersey. That was in September. 28th of September. Okay, gotcha. All right. Caps won this game in a shootout 3-2. Stars of the game, first star Shane LeChance from New Jersey. Nico Hischier from New Jersey was the second star, and Jack Hughes was the third star. Okay.
No, that doesn't sound right.
That's what it says on the app.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense to me either, but that's what it says. Anyway, in the first period at 15:58, Graham Clark starts it off with a wrist shot, 1-0 Washington.
I'll take over from here.
Yes, that would be.
In the second period,
Of course you would.
5:25, my boy.
Oh, well, of course he had to.
My boy.
Leonard.
My boy with a beautiful shot. Ryan Leonard makes it 2-0. Beautiful shot, assisted by Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Then the Capitals decided to stop playing hockey. Nico Hischier would score on the power play 10 minutes later to make it 2-1. And then the Capitals in that entire third period said, fuck it, we don't know what hockey is. New Jersey outshot them 8-1. Shane LeChance with a beautiful goal, by the way. A beautiful the knowledge and the awareness to do that, to knock the puck out of the midair after that bounce to score a goal like that was pretty beautiful. He scores to tie it up. Caps go to overtime. Caps take 2 stupid penalties in overtime, or they take a stupid penalty in overtime. They kill it. Then the Caps get their chances in overtime. The New Jersey Devils get their chances in overtime. Charlie Lindgren stood on his head in this game. But we go to the shootout after good old Joe Benetti saying there will not be a shootout for this game. Guess what, bitch? There was a shootout.
Shootout. Okay. There wasn't going to be shootout whether if they won or if there was a winner and a loser. There wasn't going to be a shootout.
Jack Hughes scores the first goal.
Of course.
Pierre-Luc Dubois scores the second goal. Then Jasper Pratt misses the second goal. And I said in the chat, I was screaming at the TV, Spencer, put in Leonard, put in Crystal. Guess what happened? Leonard was the next shooter. Leonard scores. But then New Jersey would score by Arseny Grishniak. How do you say the Grishyak?
No idea.
Then Spencer decides to be a dumbass and puts out Jacob Chikrin in the shootout. Jacob Chikrin.
It's not a shootout. He doesn't do shootouts. He works on OV.
You have Parasek, you have Leonard, or you have Parasek, Cristal, both Protuses, and I think Lapierre wasn't in this game, but you get my drift. He had all those talented shooters, and he goes with Jacob Chikrin. Thank God Charlie Lindgren stopped Timo Meyer. And then he goes with one of the Protuses, which I'm fine. And then Nico Hischier comes out and shoots it. And guess who he finally puts on the shootout and wins the shootout for the Capitals? Who would have thought when you put your best shooters in the shootout, you win? Andrew Cristo on a beautiful goal in the shootout wins it for the Capitals. Capitals win 3-2. This is a game we just don't want to care about. Let's just move on. It's a preseason game, and it showed the Capitals looked like shit from the second period on.
They always do that with they play New Jersey, though. We get this whopping lead, and then New Jersey somehow finds a way back in. I mean, almost every game we play against New Jersey, preseason or otherwise, that's just how it is.
The fact that this was a split squad too for New Jersey is what scares me for a little bit. This was not even New Jersey's best squad. I mean, they had Jack Hughes, they had Nico Hischier, they had some of their starters, but
yeah.
All right, let's move on to.
We didn't have a lot of our starters out there, did we?
Yeah, we did. We had some key starters in the lineup on Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yeah. It was Sunday or Saturday, whatever the fuck it was. I don't care. Let's get into this game. This game last night. Caps in their last game on the road in the preseason. They're playing the pesky Columbus Blue Jackets, and where the Columbus Blue Jackets played more likely what's going to be their roster come regular season. Caps played half of their roster. In this game, Caps felt like they were getting outmatched from the get-go. You can tell 17-9 and 13-6 in total shots in the first and third period. The Caps were evened it out in the second with 8-9, but overall the Caps were outshot 16 shots more than they had in this game. Connor McMichael would score on a tip. Gucciardi would shoot it, but they would give it to McMichael. They would give the goal to McMichael. So McMichael got a goal. Gucciardi and Wilson assisted at 8:25 in a tip in. Then Andrew Cristal with a weird-ass goal. He hits a backhand and it finds a way to squeak through.
It was very cool.
Makes it 2-0. Then Boone Jenner on the power play made it 2-1 in the second. Ilya Protas on a beautiful 2-on-1 makes it 3-1. Then Boone Jenner again on the power play makes it 3-2. Then Tom Wilson completing the Gordie Howe hat trick scores to make it 4-2 on a poke shot. And then Matthew Oliver midway through the third period, Capitals would hold on to win 4-3. Logan stood on his head in this game. He had to stand in this game. A lot of penalties. Capitals need to clean up these penalties. We've taken a lot of penalties in the preseason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can tell. I mean, that game in particular, you could tell that our younger guys some of our younger guys, I should say, not all of them, but some of them are just not quite ready to be at that level yet. If they're playing, Columbus was playing their main roster, so to speak. But yeah, there was a lot of sloppy. There was some sloppy stuff. There was the, hooking is a sloppy, high sticking, depends. Holding, those are, those are, as far as I'm concerned, those are just sloppy penalties that can be avoided. But, the Wilson thing, that is what it was. I mean, what's his face? Goodbranson or whatever his name is, smashed Miro into the wall. So of course Willie's going to take issue with that.
That's uncalled for. That was uncalled for in the game.
Yeah.
Jared, your thoughts of these two games?
Sorry, what was that?
Your thoughts on these two games?
I mean, I didn't think they were that bad. I mean, hell, the fact that we're 4-0 right now in the preseason, I think we got a lot of potential going forward.
AKA he barely watched the games.
Right. There it is.
Jared's that type of fan that looks at the records and thinks otherwise.
A win is a win.
That's Jared right there. Win is a win.
He's not totally wrong, but I mean, you do have to look deeper sometimes.
The amount of penalties the Capitals have taken throughout this preseason.
I mean, when is that not an issue for us? Even during the regular season, we can't seem to stay out of the box. Penalties are something we need to work on. Yes,
and it's the fact that we're giving up a ton of power play goals during these penalties that we're getting or we're taking is what scares me the most. I'm hoping it's because it's just the young kids and we haven't seen our actual penalty killers on the ice, but
I think that's a large part of it.
Tomorrow we're going to see a full looks like we're going to see majority of who will be on the roster tomorrow night.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
I mean, yeah, let me look into that real quick before we... All right.
He's doing Friday night because the game against the Islanders is Saturday. That's why he's recording Friday next week.
I was like, he's not doing Wednesday because he doesn't do game during. He doesn't record during the games.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
All right, so it looks like Ovechkin, Leonard, Milano, Duhane, Rempel, Cristal, Lapierre, Sierdiff, Frank, Protas, Miro, Olivier, and Matenko will be the forwards. Defensemen are Arario, Chikrin, Chesley, Ferravari, Mugli, McElrath, and Van Riemsdyk. I feel like Chesley and Mugli, this will be their last game after tomorrow. They will be sent down to Hershey, along with guys like Ilya Pro, Andrew Cristal, and potentially Sheldon Rempel. As today we saw more people get sent down today and they have to clear waivers.
Mm-hmm. So
all right. Let's preview.
Next.
We're going to preview the next two games. Actually, no, yeah, we're going to preview the next two games. So we have Boston tomorrow night. This might be a future or foretelling of what's to come on Wednesday, October 8th, when these two teams meet again for the actual first game of the season.
Right.
Capitals blew them away. The first game that these two played each other, I expect Boston to play a better game. But ultimately, I think the Capitals will come out with the win.
Oh yeah.
Or the Capitals lose. Honestly, I don't. It's a preseason game. Can't really judge. This will be the Caps' first preseason game at home because their first one actually was in Hershey. So then they play Columbus on the 4th on Saturday at 7 p.m. And then it is the big game on the 8th. October 8th will be the game. And I'm going to go ahead right now and say these are the games that will be live streamed. The Boston game, the New York Rangers game, the Tampa Bay game, the Seattle game, the Dallas game, and actually, you know what? Actually, no, we will be home. We'll be home before that. So, yes, the New York Rangers game. I mean, we could probably live stream if we take the laptop with us. Because I have ESPN Plus, so we'll be able to watch that. So yeah, we'll definitely live stream the New York Rangers and the Tampa Bay game, even though we will not be home. It'll be in a hotel
In Atlanta.
Well, the 12th one will be in Atlanta. The 14th one should be at home because we should be home before the Tampa Bay game.
Depending on what time we leave, but yeah. If we leave at like 3 a.m, we'll be fine.
Even if we leave at 7, by 7 we'll be there. We'll be home by 5. So
that's if we drive straight through with no stops and no traffic.
So Seattle will be the next one as well, and then rounding out the month it will be Dallas. So those will be the games we'll be live streaming to start the season. So I'm gonna rephrase that. We're doing Boston, New York Rangers, Tampa Bay, Seattle, and Dallas.
All right.
For November, it'll be St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Carolina, New Jersey, Edmonton, and Toronto. Those will be the games that I'll be live streaming. Because 3 of those are nationally televised. The St. Louis game, the Pittsburgh game, and the Edmonton game. But the Carolina, New Jersey, I want to do because division, and Toronto because it's going to be a big one. So those are the games that we'll be live streaming for the first 2 months. We'll get into December later. I already have the 8th set up, and it's scheduled to go live on the 8th. After the 8th, I will set up the next 4 live streams ready to go, so we can get this season on a roll. So yes, let's talk about a certain player, Lyndon Lakovich. He started playing in the juniors. He had his first game the other day. I only speak of him because I am wearing his jersey right now. And he just turned 18. Look, he turns 19 this year. Look at that. All right. So he's already played 1 game, and in 1 game he has scored 2 goals for the Moose Jaw Warriors.
Nice.
Parasek was also sent down to the juniors, so he will be. I think his first game is soon as well. As is Cole Hudson and Nicholas Kemp. Kemp will be joining the NCAA games are next week as well, I believe. The week that we go to Atlanta is the first game of the season.
Okay.
No, they just started. Oh, these are volleyball. This is fucking volleyball. Yes. No, Friday. Friday is the first game of the season for all the teams. So it's going to be hard seeing a lot of these teams no longer have our prospects. So it looks like none of our prospects are playing this week. So because Minnesota, we don't have anyone in Minnesota anymore. We don't have anyone in Michigan. We don't have anyone on Boston College. We don't have anyone going to Michigan State, do we?
I don't think so.
Did Jackson Crowder say he was going to a team?
Who?
Our prospect. Didn't Jackson Crowder say he was going to college?
I have no idea.
He is. He's going to Ohio State. So I think he's playing tomorrow. I think he is playing tomorrow. Ohio State is not playing on Friday. So that leaves us Saturday, which we'll see your team, RIT, there, Jared, are playing Western University, Canada. Boston University's first game is against LIU. And then don't see anything for Notre Dame, so I don't think Notre Dame plays until next week. So I don't know if any of our other prospects are going to college. So let me look at other prospects because I know Jackson Crowder is going to he's going to Ohio State, which will be huge. Okay. Milton Gastrin is not going. Jackson Crowder is going. He's going. He will join Ohio State, but not this year. So it looks like he's going to play another year in Chicago Steel, then join.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Miralov Shatan is in the OHL. Maximum Schaefer is in the QMJHL. Everyone else is going either to the Hershey Bears or overseas. Brent Highland. Okay, so he is going to University of Omaha / Nebraska. And then we have LeMay, who I didn't even realize was still one of our prospects, is going to Northeastern. And then obviously you got the big two, Cole Hudson and Nicholas Kemp. Chase Clark is also going to Canisius College, which I didn't even realize that. Okay. He is 23, so he is on. He won't be with us. He's going to sign somewhere else. So the season ultimately looks like it starts the following week. So yeah, because you have Ohio State against Northern Michigan, Boston University. Notre Dame's first game is against Arizona State. I do expect Nicholas Kemp to get more ice time this year, as he is a sophomore.
Yeah, I hope he's got a better team in front of him this year.
He won't. They're fucking trash.
All right. What am I looking for?
What?
Oh, never mind. Just mumbling. Just mumbling.
Yeah. So I expect to see more from him this season. To see if he takes another step towards being a Capitals. It looks like he will be. He was part of the 2025 World Junior Summer Showcase, so he might be on the World Junior team next year. So we'll keep an eye on him. Not too many prospects to keep an eye on right now. Majority of them are going to be in Hershey this year. The big ones, Parasak, Lakovic, Hudson, and Kemp will be. There's also Jackson Crowder. There's Maximum Schaefer. Milton Gastrin he's already started as well. It'll be cool. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on him as well. He has already played 3 games and has 2 assists. So there's that. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on what they're doing.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, until the season really gets going, there's not much right yet to project on, really.
Yeah.
I mean, the Caps looked like what they are in the preseason. A team with a lot of very young prospects in the pipeline, with a few older players. But I think the balance is there. It's not going to be. I think they're going to do very, very well this year. They're going to be. I'm not sure they're going to be quite as good as they were last year, but they are going to still be a very good team this year.
Carlos Rendon, have yourself a first inning. God damn.
Okay, he digresses because the Yankees are now playing. So before this turns into Yankees talk, no. But no, seriously, I think this team's going to do very, very well this year. I think we've got the right pieces. It's just now a matter of developing them, and phasing them in at the right time and place.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that Carberry is very good at. If we still had Laviolette as coach, we would not be in this position at all. We wouldn't be even close. So.
And that's why he's on the unemployment line.
So I've heard.
We have a lot of left-handed defensemen in our system.
Is that unusual?
Yeah, because we need more right-handed. So Cam Allen did get officially sent down. I do want to point that out. Cam Allen is in Hershey now. He got sent down, I think, before the game against Columbus. I expect him and Chesley to be the backbone on the right side for the Hershey Bears.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Chesley will be playing tomorrow.
Yeah. So, actually, well, I mean, Hershey's first game is what, the 18th?
No, they're the 11th.
The 11th. Okay.
Their first preseason game is tonight.
That's right. We can't go to the 11th because we'll be.
They play the 11th and the 12th against Syracuse.
Right. Yep, we'll be on the road. So, but we will be going to many games this year because we do have season tickets.
Cam Allen and Patrick Thomas were sent to the Hershey Bears before the game yesterday, and then Parasek was sent back to Prince George, which honestly is needed because he does not look. He looked very lost on Sunday against the New Jersey Devils. He did not look any good. I think another year in the juniors and a year in Hershey will do him wonders. The same thing goes for Andrew Cristal. A year in Hershey, he can bulk up and get better. He has a hell of a shot. He's proven it.
How old is Cristal?
He's 20. 20?
Okay. So he's still pretty young.
He's the same age as Leonard.
Okay.
Because they both were drafted the same draft.
That's right. Yeah, I think sorry,
he turns 21.
Yeah, I think that year in Hershey will do Cristal a world of good. He is a little bit on the skinny side. I think he does need some bulking up, but that kid is freaking fast though. So, I mean, you don't want him to bulk up so much that he loses speed.
I'm on the skinny side too.
But yeah, okay.
Keep telling yourself that, bud.
Well.
You say so.
This is good butter.
Oh my god. I don't want to eat. I need to. Ugh. A lot of food right now is making me. But.
So we just need these guys to develop. There was an article that posted a couple days ago saying that the off-season acquisitions from teams, the Capitals had N/A, which honestly is not surprising because the Capitals at this point are just entrusting their prospects to develop and come into the system and be a huge impact. Leonard will already have an impact this year. He looked great against. He didn't look too good in the first few periods, but it was that third period from beyond. Ryan Leonard has looked better. since the third period in Hershey. Jacob Chikrin did not look too good against New Jersey on Sunday. He hopefully he'll bounce back
I hope so.
this week. Chesley will get another look. I think this will be Chesley's last game, though. He hasn't played since that game against Boston. I do think he will see himself in Hershey by the end of Friday.
Yeah. Well, he's only 18, right?
No, Chesley's 21.
Chesley's 21.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought he was younger.
no, he's 21.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
21. He turns 20. He turns 22 on at the end of February.
and then Hudson's gone back to.
Hudson didn't. Hudson's already. He starts next week. He starts the regular season next week. So. Oh shit! Ben Rice 2-run shot, 2-0 Yankees. Let's go. Let's fucking wrap this up so I can watch that game and get pissed off. So yes.
Oh my God! Last night was terrible.
Not Yankees. Capitals. They have 2 more preseason games. Then we have the regular season. We have a very tough schedule to start the season. We have the Bruins on the 8th. We have the Islanders, the Rangers, the Lightning, and the Wild. 3 of those teams made the playoffs the last 2 years. One of them was the best team in hockey 2 years ago. And with a brand new coach, I expect Mike Sullivan to have that Rangers team rolling.
Yeah.
Then the back end.
He's scary good as a coach.
So ultimately, I'm hoping for a good start to October for the Capitals. We will see. Next week we will have Gil back. Next week will be the preview of the Boston Bruins, Washington Capitals game, as we will also recap the next 2 games for preseason. But ultimately, next episode will be about the preview of the 2025-2026 NHL season. It'll be upon us on that same day that we record. It'll be the first official day of hockey being back. We have the Colorado Avalanche versus the LA Kings.
The Avs have looked pretty good in preseason.
They finished the season. They finished the preseason undefeated. The Colorado Avalanche will be playing the Los Angeles Kings opening night. Oh no, they played the Golden Knights tonight, so they might not. They didn't finish undefeated. They have the Kings, the Blackhawks, and Panthers banner night, the raising of the banner, and then we have Mike Sullivan revenge game, Pittsburgh versus New York at home. Then that Wednesday we have the Battle of Canada. They always usually do this, Toronto versus Montreal, to open the season. Then we have us against the Bruins, Vegas versus the Kings, and the Oilers, Battle of Alberta, Oilers versus the Flames. So the season is upon us, everyone. Let's get ready for it. Dick's out for Harambe. Caps on 3.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Let's go. Go ahead.